Our match commentator at the Mestalla Stadium is John Helm.
As always, a wonderful atmosphere for the Spanish Cup final and colourful supporters from both sides. And a first final for Carlos Roa, the Argentinian in goal for Mallorca. At the other end of the field, Ruud Hesp, the Dutch number 3. Nerves jangling a little bit at this stage, but not for some of the experienced men in that Barcelona lineup. The likes of Albert Ferrer have gone through all this before. And the Brazilian Sonny Anderson with a little bit to prove. He's not really won over the fans since taking over that shirt from Ronaldo. And let's have a look now at the Mallorca lineup, and there is Carlos Roa in goal, given special dispensation to play. He could have been between the posts for Argentina against Brazil. And watch out for number 9, Gabriel Amato, the Argentinian striker, once of Boca Juniors and River Plate. He will be the one that Barcelona will have a special eye for. And the referee, Senor Ibanez, gets the match underway. There's Louis van Gaal in his first season, rather disappointed with the way Barcelona performed in European competition, but since led the side to the Spanish title and now looking for a double. And there haven't been too many of those, surprisingly, for Barcelona over the years. If they do happen to win today, it will be their 4th double in all. The last was in 1959. Here is Amato, the man in the white boots. Still trying to get the better of Giovanni, and he's done well here. He's done really well and puts that ball across. What a goal and what a start for Mallorca. And Stankovic goes into the arms of his coach Hector Cooper, and this is why. But it was really set up for him by some superb skill from Amato. And he really invited the shot from Stankovic. You must have thought the ball would never get to him, but it did. Ferrer then for Barcelona, as they try to regather themselves. Touched on by Luis Enrique, CELADES. They get the strength of the pass just a little bit too much. But here is that shot from Mena. And into the side netting. But Mallorca got off to that rip-roaring start. And while they've enjoyed the better of the exchanges since, Barcelona unable to find a way through. Let's see if they can get something at the start of this second half to get themselves back into the game. There's the goal scorer, Stankovic, former Red Star Belgrade player. Skillful on the ball. Two fans getting a little agitated, especially with the Barcelona team who are not finding a way through at the moment. This is long, but Roa's a big tall man and gets the better of Luis Enrique. And I think that one or two of the Mallorca defenders felt that Luis Enrique just flicked out with the boot there and was a little over physical. Senor Ibanez has given the free kick. Let's have a look. He did just catch Roa. In the heat of the moment, anything can happen like that. There seem to be a lot of Barcelona players around now. They seem to be settling a little better in this half. Adele wanting to join in. Figo fencing for an opening, backed by Anderson. And then it's swept out to that right-hand touchline. Crossed in by REIZIGER, and now Rivaldo across the area and deflected in. And Rivaldo had the shot, but I think it was deflected. Interesting to see who's going to claim that one. When we look at the replay, it will certainly tell us more. Rivaldo was certainly one of those claiming it, and my initial reaction was that it was his goal, but with the aid of a massive deflection it was. And Roa left helpless and wrong-footed to a certain extent, and Van Gaal doesn't care how the ball's ended up in the Mallorca net. Swept across there, and difficult times here for Mallorca now, with Barcelona pouring more men into attack. The game, of course, could go to extra time and a penalty shootout. There's going to be another yellow card here for Valeron this time. The former Las Palmas player. Oh, and here's a great chance. Hammered into the side netting. Rivaldo just couldn't get the angle on it. But he's the one who's getting into the best shooting positions, and he'll be disappointed with that. Well, Mallorca have fought manfully in the bid for their first meaningful title. But they'll have some more pressure to soak up now. Luis Enrique always menacing. Nadal, REIZIGER and Bogart all involved. Oh, again, some lovely dribbling skills, and that will yield a free kick. Oh, and a red card shown. It's Mena who's going to go off. Now, Rivaldo had certainly got the better of him, and there is heated debate here. He certainly dived in, Mena, on the back of Rivaldo there, but the referee has produced the red card instantly. Well, let's have a look from this angle and see how bad it was. Well, he does take him from behind. And Mallorca will play out the rest of this game with 10 men. And there's been a booking also for Romero amid all those protests, so he's obviously said something out of turn. So, what a problem now. Rivaldo could heap further misery on Mallorca, but cannoned away and just looped into the arms of Carlos Roa. Some would say he was perhaps too lenient a little early. And they're still flying in. That was another bad tackle there. But on goes Figo, and he's pulled back. I think it was Romero pulled him back there. Now Romero's already been booked in this game. Yeah, I thought it was. And that's 2 yellows and a red therefore. And Romero for a very silly offence on Luis Figo. It was something and nothing really, but he just tugged at the jersey and off he goes. So Mallorca are now reduced to 9 men. What a horrendous situation for them to find themselves in, but it's all of their own making. Well, you might well look that he was on the yellow card initially, and you cannot get away with that sort of offence. So here is Barcelona's opportunity. 11 men against 9, and if they don't win now, there will be some inquests. But here is this free kick for them. Oh, my word. Giovanni rising to that one, and he should have been an instant hero. In fact, there is the final whistle. So it ends Barcelona 1, Mallorca 1. But remember, Mallorca will have only 9 players for extra time, but Giovanni should have won it for Barcelona there, without question. Well, the fans are relishing the entertainment value, but what a punishing period this is going to be for Amato and his colleagues. It finishes at 1-1. The players need now regather their thoughts and prepare for 30 minutes of extra time. So away we go again, and it really will be astonishing if Louis van Gaal's side fail to win what would be their 24th cup. Barcelona will never have a better chance, surely. 11 men against 9. And here's one of the 11, Figo. The cross immediately cut out by Olifulla. REIZIGER. And they played that ball nicely across field, but there's not been much potency about Barcelona as yet. Oh, there's a little bit about that, though, from the substitute, Roger. And Carlos Roa having to be very alert to just flip it over the top. So Roger making immediate impact as substitute. This is a good try. I mean, he's fully 25, if not 30 yards out. Protecting goalkeeper Roa, but the onus is very much on Barcelona here. Rivaldo again involved, the cutback. Oh, and a miss kick here. This could be the moment. Off the upright, and Roa would have had no hope with that. And there's no fortune in there for Barcelona at the moment. That shot just wrapping the upright, and a very good try from Pizzi. He was given the opening there by the miss kick from Marcelinho. Struck the base of the upright. So can the 9 men hold out? That's the only question, really. I can't imagine Mallorca having many attacks of their own in this situation. There might be something here. Nadal, one of those up there for it. But so far, a combination of the woodwork and Carlos Roa is keeping Barcelona at bay. Well, it's been a brave performance, to say the least, from Hector Cooper's side. Losing 2 men, but they're still in there, they're hanging on. And they're swarming around that goal, and again Roa's there, and then the header is over the top again. Pizzi has had a second chance to win it for Barcelona and can't take it. Giovanni battled his way through. A little looping header over. So into the last 15 minutes before a potential penalty shootout. And the drama just goes on and on as the night goes on. Drawing close to midnight here in the Mestalla Stadium in Valencia now, but they're all enjoying themselves. That is for sure. And Mallorca, well, if they win it, that would be true. Well, totally against the odds, but Amato really flung himself into that header there. What a story this would have been. He gets onto the end of Ezquerro's free kick, and Amato, diving for the glory, puts it the wrong side of the upright. Well, Barcelona would never live it down, surely, if they lost to 9 men. Here they come now. Rivaldo just has to check his progress. He's got all the white shirts back behind the ball. It's away by Marcelinho. Forward they come again. Well, they are certainly on the ropes, Mallorca. But, are Barcelona going to knock them out? Off the upright from Giovanni again. Roa may even have got a finger touch to that one. And he's going to have another shot. One fancies coming in any second now as well. Carlos Roa proving one of the heroes of the night. And he came and then stopped. Has to be put out for the corner by Campo. Well, this is the moment where Giovanni might well have won it, and indeed Roa did get a fingertip to it. Well, they've certainly had their chances and blown them all so far. And the Barcelona fans in there still waving their flags, but almost disbelieving that their 11 men, the champions, have not been able to overcome 9-man Mallorca. And we are close to the end of extra time. It'll be all eyes on the referee, unless Barcelona can snatch victory now. Figo, it's switched left, and I think the 9 men have hung on. They have. There is the final whistle. An extraordinary referee Ibanez blows the whistle, and it is 1-1 at the end of extra time, and we are now going to go into a penalty shootout, and the drama just keeps on unfolding here in Valencia. Well, now it's the question of who is the mentally toughest of the 2 teams. There's nothing more agonising for players and spectators. The goalkeepers are always heroes in these situations. The one villain is the man who misses the crucial penalty. First up will be Rivaldo for Barcelona. Rivaldo, the Brazilian, and it's a superb save from Ra, flinging himself to his right, and Rivaldo thwarted. Ivan Racha against Ruud Hesp to make it 1-0 for Mallorca. And just like Rivaldo, it'll be from the left foot. Ivan Racha, oh! Well, he skied that into orbit. Terrible penalty, this one. And even though the goalkeeper went the wrong way, it didn't matter. So this is Giovanni, the Brazilian, and it's still 0-0 after 2 penalty kicks. Giovanni, the first right-footed penalty taker, and scores easily. The perfect penalty, tucked away just inside the upright, and Roa went the wrong way. So Barcelona have a slight edge, but now Soler. And Soler scores as well. almost dead centre. So we are still all square after 4 penalty kicks, 2 scored, 2 missed. And what a moment for young CELADES, just 22 years of age. Oh, and it wasn't a good penalty, and Roa again the hero. Well, I wonder if Mallorca are on their way now to a famous moment in their history. It's Ivan Campo next. And Campo! Well, it was almost identical to the CELADES penalty, and Hesp does what Roa did. And we are still all square at 1-1. Pizzi this time. Goal. 2-1 Barcelona. Well, Pizzi missed a couple of chances in extra time. He didn't miss then. And Javier Olaizola. He must score really, and he does. It may have flicked the upright on the way in. That doesn't matter. Good penalty from Olaizola, the captain. Oh, that's a beauty. And now, at 2-2, we are really into sudden death. This is Roger, the under-21 international. Favours the left foot and favours the corner of the net. Ball went into the inside of the side netting. And it's 3-2 to Barcelona. So now this one just has to go in, and would you believe it, it's the goalkeeper Carlos Roa who steps up to take on his opposite number, Ruud Hesp. He has to score, and what a run-up. I think you can guess he's going to smack it. Well, in fact, he side-foots it. It's a beauty from Roa. And the shootout goes on at 3-3. And he doesn't just save them, he scores them as well. So Luis Figo, the captain of Barcelona, he's missed! What a save again from Roa! And it's odds on Mallorca now. It wasn't really well struck. Roa guessed right. And if this one goes in from Stankovic, the cup will go to Mallorca for the first time ever. Stankovic, who scored that early goal. Oh, he's missed! He's blown it! And it's all square again, and he flings himself to the ground in a combination of grief and disbelief. And it was a shocker. So now, Oscar, and he scores! So, an amazing turnaround again here, because Barcelona are now in pole position once more, thanks to Oscar. So we are back on the scenario of them having to score, and Gabriel Amato is charged with that responsibility. The Argentinian Amato, no mistake. And it's 4-4, and the shootout just goes on, and the drama goes on. Oh, we're into another day here now, believe it or not. Well, Roa has scored one. Now he faces REIZIGER. Lovely penalty from the Dutchman, and REIZIGER puts Barcelona in pole position again. Just stroked it wide of Roa's left hand. Eskurza will be the next up. And Eskurza, oh, it's saved by Hesp. Oh, they're delirious. They are absolutely delirious. It's gone to Barcelona at 5-4 on penalties. And astonishing scenes here. Mallorca's players just cannot believe it. They have been real brave hearts in the Mestalla Stadium in Valencia. But this save by the feet of Ruud Hesp means that it's misery for Mallorca, joy for Barcelona. They win the cup to go with the league. Well done, Barcelona. It's the 24th time that the cup has gone to Barcelona, and their captain Luis Figo shows it off to the Barca fans. They've had to work so hard for their first double since 1959, but the cup has gone to Barcelona.
It's with the world's